Aries. Aries. Do I have any songs coming through for you? Nope. Blank. Like, there's nothing channeling for you guys. Why? All right. Give me 3 more for Aries. It's like your brain is on vacation. Probably a lot of y'all have checked out. Just checked out. Don't want to be in our own head anymore. All right. Middle of everything. Yeah, Ace of Wands. What I say, nothing's popping up for me. A wand is magic energy in the tarot. The Queen of Wands is the Witch of the Tarot. Wand is what the Magician holds. It's magic. This is in the reverse. I told you nothing was sparking for me. Nothing was coming up for you. Duh. It's Ace of Wands in the reverse. Either y'all aren't taking initiative, you're bored, you're paralyzed, you've lost inspiration, you know, a lot of you are burnt out. Just burnt the fuck out. Burnt out. Look, this wand is like sticking in her damn ear. A lot of you, I felt 10 of Wands with that. Like a lot of you, I feel like just hit that 10 of Wands where you can't take any more of this and you had to drop something. I feel like this is you dropping something. A lot of you did just drop something. You let go of a responsibility. Also, a lot of you are trying to get it out of the mud, like pull yourself up out of the mud. A lot of y'all have been in some depression. A lot of y'all need to be wearing turquoise jewelry. I got a shit ton on. What else do I have here? That's about it. You want someone out of your ear. 5 of Cups is crossing you. That's probably why. All right. What's in the recent past? 9 of Wands. Here come all the fire. God, that last reading, that personal I did was, I've never had that much fire in one reading. Emperor in the reverse, that's you. What the F? It's on your mind. A lot of you have lost control, all right? A lot of you have lost control and you're feeling like you can't get the wheel back. Because a lot of you are letting somebody else push your will. I meant to say wheel, but will is more fitting. Because Ace of Wands is will. It's, you know, drive. Either y'all aren't willing to like just pull yourself up and push, or a lot of you are letting somebody else control where you are going. Look at the art. There's another hand. And look at that hair on that bimbo there. If someone else is grabbing this wheel, trying to pull it in another direction. A lot of you are telling yourself that I have to do this, all right? I'm being forced to do this. No, you always have free will. Always. Some of you are being too overly controlling. I don't feel that though. All right, I'm just saying that because that's what the meaning of the tarot card is, but I don't feel that. I feel like this is you letting something else control you. But this is good that it's in this position, all right? This is your conscious. You're aware of this. You're aware that you've been letting something else drive you off course. You're aware that you've let go of this wand and like the magician's wand and given it to whoever this, you know, redheaded bimbo is off camera. That's not the main character. I feel like you did start protecting yourself from whatever this is, but you're still all tangled up in it. Like you're still all tangled up in this shit. You feel like there's like loose ends that you can't untie, like things that you can't sever. All the things he said, all the things he said, running through my head, running through my head, running through my head. Tattoo. A lot of y'all are in same-sex relationships, and that's confusing for some of y'all. A lot of y'all are like, this is random one. You're having a hard time coming out and like being honest about what you want. All right, what's in the near future for you, Aries? 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. Do not like. Don't likey. We'll clarify though. It could save itself. 3 of Pentacles in the reverse in your subconscious. Energy in your control. 10 of Pentacles. Love it. Love it. Ball is in your court, Aries. Queen of Swords. I feel like that's that bimbo that's driving your thing. The Fool is your hopes and fears. Aries energy again. At least you're showing up. Your 2 majors showed up. Hierophant in reverse, though. That's where we fuck up, Aries. This is a lot going on for you guys. That's a lot of majors. 3 of Wands. More Wands. Good. More of your energy. You need to move. You need to seize your opportunities. You need to take control of the wheel. I just keep getting like a damn ship off course, like nobody's driving. That reminds me of those ghost ships. I was watching this really good documentary on YouTube about the Bermuda Triangle, and it's not one of those, you know, ancient aliens, which ancient aliens, okay, a lot of that shit I'll get on board with, but a lot of times that guy's batshit crazy. But this was a really well done scientific documentary with things illustrated, all right, and explaining why so many crazy things have happened in the Bermuda Triangle, all right? One of them is that there's like some weird pyramid with magnetic, it's like magnetic rocks, which there's a lot of rocks that out there that are magnetic. It's a big pyramid of magnetic rocks. And back in the day when people would fly airplanes, it was basically just a compass, and that compass would go fucking haywire over that spot. So basically the pilots were flying blind, and in this specific spot where the triangle is, there was a lot of, you know, crazy fog and, you know, some kind of weather condition that is regular, and it was explained scientifically. And these pilots, the modern day pilots, went and tested this theory, and they got in their plane and they were, you know, flying, and they switched to like old school instruments only. They still had their GPS and like the new stuff, but for the purposes of demonstration to see how disorienting these conditions would be, he reenacted it. And sure as shit, man, like his, you know, compass and everything, his meters on the plane started going haywire. The fog rolled in. He couldn't see anywhere. And back in the day, if you didn't have the technological GPS satellite link stuff to pull you back on course, you were going to crash, because this pilot said, I can't tell which way is up, down, left, right. I don't know if I'm going straight into the ocean or straight up to space. But it gave a very scientific explanation for something that seems very supernatural, all right? This is what this is. Like, you feel like you have no control over this. You feel like there's something unnatural. You feel like somebody else is taking over the plane. I just kept getting that for you guys. Like, you're in the plane, you're the pilot, but there's some outside force enacting on you that's like making everything go crazy and send you in a direction you don't want to go in. It feels very out of your control. You have to rely on things. Your Aries, your kids, your innovators, your magicians. Manifest a fucking GPS out of that shit and get out of it. All right? God. Well, who is that little boy with the purple crayon? Jesus, where did that come from? Who is the little boy with the purple crayon that would draw things and it would come to life? Anyone old as me? All right? Aries, this is like you need to take the wheel. 3 of Wands, okay? Look, there's the ships. Are you going to flag one down and get on it and get out of this? Or are we going to sit there and watch and wonder and wait for the ship to come to us? I feel like in the middle of everything, you've just either like lost energy, or you're not interested, or you're in your own head about wanting to get on board with anything. Like, nothing's exciting right now. Also, a lot of you think you don't even have an opportunity to seize. A lot of you feel like your obligations are all to other people and not to yourself. 10 of Pentacles is in your control though, all right? And the 8 of Pentacles in reverse is your near future energy. This means that there is something that you've invested in, all right, coming up in the near future that's about to fail. It's about to stop. It's about to not go any further. You are not going to master whatever this energy is. But, all right, my readings, no one can predict the future. You can make really good educated guesses. You can feel it out. You can see what the likely outcome is, all right? The likely outcome here is that you're not going to learn some kind of spiritual lesson. I feel this is what that lesson is. If you want whatever this is to grow, okay, they're telling you here with this 10 of Pentacles in your control that it will grow, all right? It will grow. Only if you want it to, though. You are fire signs. You have to show and take initiative. This outside energy with the Queen of Swords, all right? I'm not getting this as a person. I'm getting this as swallowing the harsh truth, all right? This Queen of Swords in this deck, she is crying. Queen of Swords usually is not crying in the tarot, but if you go back and watch my How to Read the Suit of Swords and Tarot video, which is on my other channel and this one somewhere, you realize that the Ace of Swords is a harsh truth. It's something that is super enlightening. It's something that is life-changing. It is an epiphany. Epiphanies can be good or bad. This Queen of Swords had a epiphany that was, you know, hurtful. This is you seeing shit for what it is, I feel like, is what this energy is. A lot of people are showing their true face to you. A lot of you are realizing the, you know, gravity of what is going on right now. And it's hard to swallow. You're scared to be yourself here with the Fool in this position. It's like you want to, you know, pick up that wand and jump in and, you know, start over fresh. You also do not want to do that. You also, I feel like a lot of you are just afraid of making the same stupid mistake again. So we're just not going to do anything. Hierophant in the reverse. No likey that. This is you like rejecting, you know, some enlightenment or, you know, not. This is, a lot of you are about to reach an epiphany. And I feel like you're seeing the truth of what that means. Like what you're going to have to cut out or what you're going to have to give up. Or what the repercussions of something was. And like that is what's making you not want to go through with this. You're just not ready yet, some of you. You're just not ready yet. You got to do it when you're ready. Page of Wands in the reverse. Queen of Cups in the reverse. Two of Cups in the reverse. Hangman. Empress in the reverse. Womp womp. Moon in reverse. Jesus. Ace of Cups in reverse. Knight of Wands in reverse. Seven of Cups. So much emotional confusion. So much acting on instinct with this. God, Knight of Wands in reverse. Ace of Cups. All that stuff. That's petty, 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 petty. It's either you or somebody in your energy, Aries. But that's all petty bullshit. That's somebody who's big mad, you know, feelings big hurt. Who just wants everyone hurt people. This is a hurt person who wants to drag somebody down with them. They want to blame other people for their problems. They want to, you know, use you as a scapegoat, you know? Like, don't let that happen. A lot of you have been like talked down to so much that Scorpio had the freeze instinct in their reading to, you know, as a response to trauma. You guys have some of you have the fight, some of you have the flight. It reads both ways. Some of you immediately respond like a lion and rip somebody's head off. Some of you cower down and shut down all the way and just run. But either way, you're acting on instinct, which is what fire signs are the best at. But I think a lot of you, your instincts are a little off because the instincts were rooted in trauma, all right? So you have a survival instinct, all right, instead of a thrive instinct. It's one thing to survive. It's another thing to thrive. All right? Let me clarify these for you, Aries. All righty. Shutting down and running away are two different things. When you run, you like move on to something that's more chaotic or into a similar situation. When you shut down, you just freeze. You withdraw from everyone. You don't interact with anybody. All right? Does that make sense? Yeah, that's narcissistic energy. That stuff at the bottom of the deck right there, that is narcissistic energy. Clarify this Ace of Wands in the middle of everything for Aries. Oof, Eight of Cups in the reverse. Y'all don't know your worth, all right? A lot of you also don't know when to say when and throw in the towel. Fire signs are tenacious as fuck. Like, they don't give up on shit. If they want something, they get in that Queen of Wands energy. They want it. It's mine. I see it. I want it. I bought it. I own it. It's mine. That kind of energy, all right? You guys are the least likely to just fucking quit on something. The problem is here, like, by not stopping this behavior or whatever this engagement is that you're doing here that's letting other things, external things, control what's going on in your life right now, it's because you A, either feel like you don't deserve better, or B, you're like wanting to make somebody feel just as uncomfortable as you do. It's like letting yourself get dragged down to somebody else's petty ass level. A lot of you were made to feel very fucking unwelcome, and that's very triggering. So I feel like a lot of you are like in some Leo trying to gain like affection, attention, trying to, you know, show off like a Leo would so that somebody sees how, you know, you're the fucking sun. You're trying to shine for what, all right? If they don't see it, like, you see the fucking sun, you can't miss it. Any, you know, lucid person would see the sun, or anybody that's on board would see the sun. This person doesn't see the sun. What is that noise? I just heard tap, tap, tapping. Is it the raven? A lot of y'all, like, just don't, you don't get it. You don't get why you weren't chosen, and you're trying to, you know, point it out. Two of Wands. Five of Swords, Six of Cups in reverse. You're limiting your own options, all right? Focusing on this rejection. I'm picking up a lot of childhood trauma in this reading. It doesn't feel like boyfriend, I mean, it could apply it how it resonates. But what I feel the most is like child abuse symptoms, or like narcissistic abuse symptoms. It's like PTSD vibes with this in a big way. When you have PTSD, all right, and I've had PTSD, I've been through it. When you have PTSD, you do not feel like you have control. When things come around and trigger you after that kind of trauma, you do act on a survival instinct, and that is very hard to unlearn. But you have to unlearn it if you want something healthy. So a lot of you might need to back it up and really focus on that, because a lot of you are like choosing to keep, you know, sabotaging your own self. All right, why is the Five of Cups crossing Aries? Why is the Five of Cups crossing Aries? Ten of Wands. Wands. Strength in reverse, more fire. I'm telling you, the fire energy is right. Five of Pentacles. Double fives with the Ten of Wands. A lot of y'all, I just felt it, were suicidal at one point. I don't talk about that shit a lot, but I felt it, and I'm going to say it. My North Node is in Leo. I need to learn how to just let it fly and to be the center of attention, which is very freaking hard for me. I've always been the behind the scenes one, pushing the men in my life to be great, and, you know, in the entertainment industry and shit like that, getting their attention for them, like promoting their shit. I need to do that for myself, and I need to never bite my tongue like a Leo. I need to just say it and not give a fuck what anyone thinks. A lot of y'all are thinking about offing yourself, and I hate talking about that. Don't do that. Email me if you are feeling that way. I will talk to you as long as you want to talk. A lot of you were just so damn tired of getting shit on that you broke. You couldn't be strong anymore. You could not, you know, tolerate, shoulder any more of this burden. So you dropped them all. That's what that upside down wand is. I told you, I felt the Ten of Wands, like you dropped the wand, like, and the Nine's in the past. It's time to start over, start a new bundle, pick up again, rebuild. Five of Pentacles. A lot of you are financial. A lot of you feel like your finances are what's holding you back, or that you just have a lack of resources. Like, a lot of you have a lack of resources. There's too much being put on you right now. You have too many responsibilities. You feel like no one is like empathetic to your situation here with that Five of Cups. You feel like nobody gives a fuck. Like, you've just, like, if you were like dying on the side of the road, you feel like people just drive by. Like, this is what I'm feeling with this. You feel unnoticed. It's like a Left 4 Dead energy. I don't like it, Aries. that's crossing you, all right? Get in that energy I was talking about in the Scorpio reading, where your fuel and your fire and your Ace of Wands every morning is to show those motherfuckers who you are. Be better than them. Elevate past them. Steal their girl. Whatever. You're like, whatever. That's what an Aries would do. All right. 9 of Wands in the recent past. Oy. Woof. There it is. The 4 of Cups in the reverse. You weren't chosen. Moon. That was really fucking confusing. A lot of y'all didn't even speak about this. A lot of you guys have been suffering in silence. A lot of suffering in silence here. Knight of Cups in reverse. Page of Cups in reverse. 10 of Swords in reverse with the Star. Y'all don't give up, Aries. A lot of you keep pressing a situation. I just got a creepy Aries vibe. I'm gonna say it though. A lot of y'all have been like creepy. Like, don't send that fucking text message. Don't be sending me them paragraphs. That shit too much to read. I want you, but honestly, what comes with you, I don't need. Money bag, yo. A lot of y'all are speaking into the void, trying to get someone to communicate with you. You're getting no response, but you keep fucking sending it, all right? Like, that might be happening to you, or you might be doing that because something won't make themselves known. And you also, a lot of you know somebody's hiding something. You know someone's hiding something, and that's driving you fucking insane, and you can't let go of it. You need to know what they were holding on to, what secret they were keeping. The Moon and the 4 of Pentacles, that's double, you know, holding on to something and not spilling the beans. Somebody was holding something back from you. Fire signs don't get enough credit for being psychic, but like, y'all are magician energy and shit. Queen of Wands energy, like, y'all are psychic. Sag is a very psychic sign. It's 9th house. Emperor, why are you here in the reverse? Page of Cups. Oh, you should have 7 of Cups. Y'all, some of y'all straight up have straight up abusive ass energy. I'm telling you. You're either doing it or someone's doing it to you. It's like all the communication we're engaging in is just doing more to stir the pot and take the focus off taking control. It's like not being able to let something die or just make peace with it or just say how you really feel. A lot of you have been holding your feelings back and just completely, you know, either trying to avoid them or not letting them out. I don't know what this is. 9 of Pentacles with the Knight of Swords in reverse. 3 of Swords in reverse. 6 of Coins in reverse. 9 of Swords. 8 of Cups in reverse. 2 of Wands. A lot of you guys feel like every option that's presented to you just leads to the same damn stuff. You feel like you're dating the same person over and over and over again. They're just wearing a different skin suit. You're starting to feel like it's damn Groundhog Day. You're starting to get real triggered about that. You're also, a lot of you are just being really hard on yourselves. A lot of you are beating yourself up. And you need to stop doing that, all right? My kids make 1,000 mistakes a day. I always think of Aries as children. When y'all are at your best, you're like the most fun energy in the tarot, all right? But you can break a kid so fast. Aries is the same way. Y'all can break super fast. But like a kid, you can bounce back. A lot of y'all are having a hard time bouncing back, all right? Tell me about this 3 of Pentacles. And all these pentacles here, this shit's playing out in the real world for you, all right? I feel like there's real barriers with money. I feel like there's real barriers with conversation. I feel like there's real barriers in stable housing for some of you, like in a big way. Lots of, you know, real issues with your job. This is not shit that's going on in your head. It's playing out in real life. Tell me about this 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. Devil. 10 of Wands. A lot of you just don't want to invest in things again. 5 of Coins, because it broke you the last time. You don't want to go bankrupt again. Also, a lot of you are just wanting somebody else to be in charge for a minute. Like you're tired of having to fucking do everything. I feel like that all the time, you know, single mom life. Like, I have to make all the money. I have to make 3 meals a day for 2 other people. I have to do all the laundry. I have to take out the garbage. I have to unclog the sink. I have to clean the house. I have to change the diapers. Every fucking thing is my responsibility. There's not one other person to share any of this burden. And that's how you feel here. You feel like you are bound to something with that devil energy, to the point where 3 of Pentacles in reverse down there, you can't give anything else. Like you have nothing else to fucking give. 10 of Wands. You've already taken on way more than you can handle. A lot of you guys, I feel it, are just like one more bad thing away from like losing your shit all the way. Y'all need a spa day. What's this 8 of Pentacles in the reverse coming up in the near future for Aries? Seven of Swords. That's why you're talking yourself out of shit. Chariot. Your options are 7 of Swords. We're going to, you know, not be able to forget about the past hurts, the past failures, the past, you know, rejections. We're not going to be able to forget about that. So we're going to get into that real fun energy of the 7 of Swords where we just lie to our fucking selves and then start trying to like, you know, strategize and manipulate and like fake, all right? You're being fake. Somebody's being fake. Your other choice is the Chariot. Put your fucking sword in your hand, jump in your chariot that protects you, and move on with a quickness to your victory. A lot of y'all Aries, I feel, are in a pity party. You're the babies of the zodiac. Put your fucking big boy, girl, them pants on. I don't give a shit. Everyone wears pants. Put on some pants and get your shit together. I feel like I need to yell at you like your mama, man. Some of y'all just need to get the fuck out of bed. Get out of bed. A lot of y'all don't have any motivation to even get up and get out of bed. I have been there. I just came out of that, so I ain't talking shit to you. Depression is a real thing. It's paralyzing. All right, 10 of Pentacles. What's that about? Hey, everybody in here. Throw up a like for me. That's the Ace of Wands in reverse. That's why you're not getting what you want. That's why you're not getting any fucking stability. And you know it, all right? You're carving out your own damn eyes about that shit. You know that inaction right now is going to lead to a loss. Some of y'all are almost like setting yourself up for failure. And for a lot of y'all, that might be good, all right? Sometimes it takes hitting rock bottom to, you know, realize what the fuck's going on. And to like pull yourself back up. It's like a test of the will. It's make it or break it time. You also feel, I just can't shake it. You just feel like there is nobody on your team or on board with you or throwing you a fucking rope. Like you just want to be thrown a rope. 3 of Cups. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. You're realizing that a lot of options has been cut off. Like you can't possibly go back to some of these things. I feel like they were things that you could depend on before, but now it just feels bad. 2 of Cups in reverse. Death in reverse. Like the Fool. You already know it would be stupid to go back to those things. At least you've got some clarity on that. Like you realize that, you know, there's no good that comes of, you know, going back anymore. A lot of y'all just got too messy, like you don't even want to fix it. That's how I get my house gets so damn trashed. I'm like, I don't even have the energy. This is too much. Let me call the fucking housekeepers. Why is this Queen of Swords in the outside energy for Aries? More 2 of Swords and the 3 of Cups. This is an old situation. 3 of Pentacles in reverse. That's in the subconscious. God, these cards have been so crazy with the mirroring. That I told you in the beginning. I said that Queen of Swords there in the outside energy. That's you coming to some really fucking heartbreaking conclusion about the fact that this isn't going to turn out the way that I wanted to. But acceptance is the first part of getting into the healing process to get over something. That energy is available, all right? The clarity that you need to start moving forward is available and surrounding you. Do you want to believe what you see and know to be true, or do you want to keep turning a blind eye? This card keeps coming out for you. All right, Fool, why are you here? The hopes and the fears. Fool, why are you here? Seven of Cups in reverse. You don't want to fuck up again. 10 of Cups in reverse. Love, a lot of you, love just feels fucking ridiculous right now. Like, you don't even want to even consider that. It's like, a lot of you are just like repelled by that shite. And a lot of you are just like really, 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 really scared, all right, to make the same dumb decisions again. A lot of you too are thinking that like your dreams and like the thing that you want is crazy. It's not. I have a damn law degree and now I'm a tarot witch on YouTube. That seemed batshit crazy to everyone that I knew. Literally, half my family probably thinks that I'm mentally ill. Just gonna put it out there because they don't believe in this kind of shit. They go to church and worship the zombie Jesus. I'm like, y'all literally believe in like zombieism. And by the way, there's divination. Oh shit. I need to make a whole video on this. Whoever's watching now, you get a little treat here. So I don't know how. Oh yeah, I was reading the local news or whatever, and they showed this thing about this little boy who ran up to the Pope during the Pope's audience last Wednesday and just ran up on the stage. And the Pope just let him chill there. It was like a little boy. And also at the same time, like right before that, one of the Swiss guards totally just fell out, low blood pressure, fainted. And then when the Pope starts his, address, his audience, he opens with some scripture from the book of Daniel. And it's prophecy about, like, it's apocalyptic prophecy. And I went down the wormhole like I do because, hey, Venus and Gemini, I love to learn. I went down the wormhole and looked into the book of Daniel. I feel like this is for you. This is so for you. God. Daniel got thrown to the lions. You feel like you're being thrown to the lions. You feel like you're sitting in a damn pit full of lions and everyone's just wanting to rip at you. Guess what? Daniel got out based on pure faith in the divine. He escaped the lion pit, unfucking scathed. But, sidebar, what I want to make my video on, Daniel was a prophet. Daniel interpreted dreams. After fasting, he all of a sudden could interpret dreams. There's prophecy, magic, gemstones, all that shit is in the Bible. So I don't understand why people want to act like witchcraft and, divination is of the devil. It's not. It's literally in the fucking Bible. Clearly these people haven't read a damn Bible. Anyways, I'll get into this conspiracy theory on my TikTok probably, but like, Daniel's prophecies were about 4 kingdoms getting, crushed by one that overtook them all and united everybody. And I'm not going to get into that right now. I got to save that for another video. I don't want to get off track. Lion's Den. That's you. Ace of Wands in reverse is here because the 7 of fucking Swords in reverse. You're making it out to be way worse than it is, all right? You've been so broken and gaslighted, a lot of you, all right? And just to the point where you're believing this shit that people say about you. A lot of y'all, devil, yeah. A lot of y'all refuse to admit your fucking toxicity in this situation. There are always 3 sides to every story. Yours, theirs, and the truth, okay? You need to take a hard look at your role in this fuckery. A lot of y'all don't want to do that. That's that Queen of Swords. Because when you look at your part in this and what you've actually done all right, and like what you feel bad about and what you regret, that's when you have this harsh truth with the Queen of Swords, but it gets you over the hill. This is going to spiral out of control if in the center of everything you are in Seven of Swords in the reverse energy with the Devil. That is you feeding negativity. That is you, you know, leaning into manipulating your own self. Like, I don't even know how to explain how awful this is. It's causing a complete lack of manifestation. It's causing a complete lack of you being able to call in what you deserve. Because there's stuff that either it's too painful to swallow, it's too hard to drag back up, or we're ashamed of ourselves, all right? And we don't want to cop to it. Kids carry a lot of shame, Aries, and you're the kids. My son feels so my son is harder on himself than anybody. I have never in my life ever, you know, called my son stupid or, you know, dumb or whatever. But he does it to himself, Aries, and this is like you. It's like you're so goddamn mad at yourself for knowing better but not doing better. You have to forgive yourself. You have to forgive yourself, swallow it, take the L, and move forward. Stop being so hard on yourself, Aries. All right. What's this Hierophant about? That was quick. The fucking Tower. God, if you don't learn this damn lesson, you're going to regret it. Seven of Cups in reverse. It's going to get worse. It's going to get worse. Also, like, I read art, you know, this tower, that's the rose-colored glasses tower. A lot of you refuse to accept how bad something has got. You don't want to look at that Queen of Swords because it's going to hurt. A lot of you guys just can't accept the truth about something because it's so fucking painful. It's like you can't believe this person did this, or you can't believe that this situation turned out this way, or you can't damn believe that I'm back here again, or that this unfairness is happening. Ten of Cups in reverse. King of Cups. Get control of your emotions. Get control of your emotions. Stop looking at things. A lot of you guys are excusing other people's bad behavior here. That's a lesson you need to learn. A lot of you guys are putting up with way too much fucking bullshit, all right? This is somebody who, like, it's like in a spousal abuse situation where someone's beating their fucking wife and the wife, like, makes an excuse. Well, I you know, I burned his fucking dinner. Bitch, that doesn't give you a black eye, you know? Like, stop fucking apologizing for monsters. A lot of y'all are doing that shit with this rose-colored glasses bullshit. It's a tower, okay? Look, when you look up close, that looks like a nice little southern antebellum mansion. When you back it up, it's the slave owner's house. There's bodies falling out of it. It's on fucking fire. Y'all don't want to back it up and see it for what it is. Aries, you got to see it for what it is. Because the second you see it for what it is, that's when your motivation comes. Because, God, Aries, you'll seek revenge just like a Scorpio will. You'll burn that motherfucker to the ground. You don't even want to pick up the match. You need to pick up the match. All right? Light a fire under your own ass to stop accepting, you know, this kind of treatment and behavior. Call a spade and call it a day. But are you going to seize your ships? Or are you going to sit around and, you know, pity party it?